After every harvest, Thailand's rice farmers burn off the remaining rice straw and stubble to clear their land. The acrid smoke carries far and wide on the wind. In the northern province of Lampang, the harvest is underway. Since early in the morning, women have been out in the fields cutting the sheaves with their sickles. Finally, it's time for a lunch break.
We've been doing this work for generations. It's not a big deal. We women are strong.
There's a lot of straw left on the field, typically 1 kilogram per kilogram of rice. If it's left to rot, it'll release methane, a potent greenhouse gas. But burning the straw emits CO2 and creates fine particulate matter that's harmful to people and the environment. Yarovan Kamwang wants to change things. After completing her studies in Bangkok, she decided to return to her home village and develop an alternative.
Farmer occupation is very hard working. When I see they grow rice until it's grow like this, it takes a long time. And after I saw it burn, it's very sad. When I come to my hometown, I don't change their life. They still grow rice, but I find the solutions for them instead of burning. Yes.
For the entrepreneur, rice straw is not waste to be disposed of, but a valuable resource. She pays the farmers the equivalent of 3 cents a kilo. The golden stalks are brought by the truckload to her nearby factory. Here, the straw is chopped up. Because the air is full of fine straw particles, everyone has to wear a face mask. Then the small pieces of straw are mixed with hot water. No chemicals are added, but the mixture has to boil for 4 hours. That produces a pulpy mass, which is then cleaned and dried. On the factory floor, we meet up again with the farmers from the rice field.
This is a very good thing. It used to be that we had no work after the rice harvest. But with this factory job, I can improve my income.
The pulp is used to make biodegradable paper and packaging. But machines to process the pulp are expensive, so the entrepreneur exports the raw material to India.
We have the India customer because in India there are a lot of molding and tableware manufacturers, and they lack of the raw material, and they contact us and they are very interested in our product because it is a biodegradable product. You can see.
The special feature of the tableware is a thin coating of rice starch, which helps the product resist grease, heat and liquids. In a 2-hour test with a papaya salad, the dish stayed leak-proof.
This.
The next day, we pay a visit to the city of Chiang Mai, the economic and cultural heart of northern Thailand. Yarovan Kamwang stops by a Buddhist temple. But her actual destination lies on the outskirts of the city, the Science and Technology Park of Chiang Mai University. The auditorium at the center of the campus is known appropriately enough as the rice grain. Here, scientists support Thai startups with their expertise. Yarovan Kamwang would like to manufacture takeaway food packaging made of rice straw in her own factory. She hopes that will become financially feasible by 2020. She's especially interested in the researchers' work on improving the rice starch film so that it takes longer to dissolve.
The formula for film, it can change and by add some chemical, new chemical form natural product also, like as the oil, some oil inside the films. The film is maybe 4 and 5 hours.
But do people in Chiang Mai need tableware made of rice straw? As in most cities in Thailand, life here is largely outdoors. The hundreds of street vendors and food stands all use disposable containers. If you want to start up your own production, one vendor says, then pay attention to the sizes. The bowls shouldn't be too large, or the customers will think the portions are too small. And the price is important. 1 baht per piece would be okay. 1 baht is the equivalent of 3 cents.
There are a lot of shops that concerns about the environmental issue, and it's also I see like the policy from the government is more stronger than the past. They ban to use foam and plastic. They encourage the restaurant or the small restaurant to use the biodegradable packaging.
Back in her home village, Yaovan Kamawang is visiting her grandparents. This is where she started her business a few years ago. She carried out her first experiments with rice straw pulp in her grandmother's cooking pots. At first, her grandparents were far from thrilled. Is this why they had sent their grandchild to study at great expense in the capital? But meanwhile, they have ample reason to be proud of her. And as the saying goes, the rice farmers of Lampang have learned how to turn straw into gold. Because burning it would be a terrible waste.